A catastrophic and unprecedented outbreak of severe weather has swept across vast regions of the United States, leaving devastation, heartbreak, and a profound sense of loss in its wake. With at least 6 confirmed fatalities reported as violent tornadoes and intense storms tore through multiple states, including Michigan and Oklahoma. While the storm system simultaneously wreaked havoc across central U.S. states such as Texas, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska, leaving communities grappling with the immediate impacts of destruction, displacement, and trauma. The outbreak was fueled by a collision of warm, moisture-rich air moving north from the Gulf of Mexico, with colder, dense air pushing south from Canada, creating a highly unstable atmosphere that allowed supercell thunderstorms to rapidly develop. These storms, characterized by their rotation and immense energy, are capable of producing some of the most violent tornadoes. Torrential rainfall, destructive winds, and hailstones capable of denting vehicles, shattering windows, and stripping roofs from homes. Meteorologists and severe weather experts had been tracking the system for days, issuing multiple tornado watches and warnings across states as the atmospheric instability increased and radar systems detected the formation of powerful storm cells. In southwestern Michigan, Branch County was among the hardest-hit regions, where a massive tornado tore through neighborhoods, farms, and commercial areas, uprooting trees that had stood for decades, hurling vehicles across streets, collapsing barns and outbuildings, and leaving homes completely destroyed, creating scenes of chaos that left even longtime residents shaken to their core. Eyewitnesses recounted the terrifying moments as dark clouds descended, winds roared like freight trains, and debris filled the air, forcing families into basements, storm shelters, or interior rooms as roofs lifted from homes and walls collapsed under the tornado's violent force. Emergency response teams mobilized immediately, including firefighters, paramedics, police officers, and volunteer rescue workers, navigating blocked roads, downed power lines, and hazardous debris to locate survivors and provide medical care. Many victims were transported to hospitals for treatment of lacerations, broken bones, and critical injuries caused by collapsing structures and flying debris, while utility crews began the painstaking work of restoring electricity to thousands of homes left in darkness. Entire communities were transformed into disaster zones, cars were overturned, streets were strewn with broken tree limbs, household items and construction debris, and entire blocks of homes were reduced to rubble, leaving residents facing the daunting reality of rebuilding their lives from scratch. In Cass County, similarly severe storms caused structural damage to homes. Downed trees blocked main thoroughfares and communities were cut off temporarily, requiring rescue teams to clear debris before reaching isolated neighborhoods. Beyond Michigan, the storm system extended across the central United States, causing widespread damage and flooding in Texas, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska, leaving tens of millions of people under severe weather alerts and tornado watches as meteorologists warned of the continued risk of large hail, powerful straight-line winds, and flash flooding. In Oklahoma, the storm system produced additional tornadoes, tragically killing 2 people whose vehicle was caught directly in a tornado's path, illustrating the indiscriminate and destructive power of these weather events. Meteorologists from the National Weather Service confirmed multiple tornadoes during the outbreak and are conducting detailed damage surveys to determine the exact number, paths, and intensity of each tornado by analyzing debris patterns, structural damage, and tree destruction, which will inform the enhanced Fujita scale ratings. Though Michigan is not traditionally part of Tornado Alley, the state experiences an average of 12 tornadoes each year, yet strong early spring tornadoes remain rare, emphasizing the unusual severity of this outbreak. Experts note that early warning systems likely prevented additional fatalities, as many residents received alerts via mobile phones, television, and radio, giving them crucial minutes to take shelter. In response to the disaster, Gretchen Whitmer, Michigan's governor, activated the state's Emergency Operations Center to coordinate the deployment of resources, including emergency food, water, temporary shelters, and medical support, while ensuring first responders could operate safely amid widespread debris and damaged infrastructure. Local communities quickly rallied, with neighbors assisting one another in debris removal, salvaging possessions, and providing shelter to displaced families, demonstrating resilience, solidarity, and human compassion in the face of tragedy. Volunteer organizations and humanitarian agencies worked alongside state and local authorities to distribute essential supplies, establish temporary housing, and assist families with immediate needs, while utility crews focused on restoring electricity and repairing critical infrastructure. Eyewitnesses provided vivid accounts of destruction: entire streets flattened, homes reduced to splintered wood and metal, livestock killed or displaced, vehicles overturned, and debris scattered for miles. Many survivors shared stories of narrowly escaping death by taking shelter at the last moment, crediting warning systems for saving lives. As meteorologists continued to monitor the storm system moving eastward, additional severe weather warnings were issued for parts of the Midwest and eastern U.S., emphasizing the ongoing risk of tornadoes, flash flooding, and damaging winds. Authorities urged all residents in affected areas to remain vigilant, follow official updates, and immediately seek shelter if warnings were issued. The tornado outbreak serves as a stark reminder of nature's immense destructive power and the importance of preparedness, early warning systems, and community resilience. Recovery will be a long and challenging process, requiring rebuilding homes, repairing infrastructure, and providing ongoing support to affected families. Despite the tragedy, communities have demonstrated remarkable strength, with neighbors, local officials, and volunteers working together to restore normalcy, salvage livelihoods, and provide emotional support. From the devastation of homes and businesses to overturned vehicles, uprooted trees, and scattered personal belongings, the storms have left an indelible mark on the landscape and the people who live there, while also reinforcing the critical role of planning, emergency response, and collective action in mitigating the impact of natural disasters. As rescue and recovery efforts continue, officials, meteorologists, and community leaders are studying the event to improve future preparedness, ensure faster response times, and strengthen warning systems so that lives can be protected and damage minimized in future severe weather outbreaks. In every affected community, the stories of survival, resilience, and mutual aid provide hope that, despite the immense scale of destruction, these towns and neighborhoods will rebuild, heal, and emerge stronger, proving that human solidarity can endure even in the face of nature's most devastating forces.